And that's a pisser now, because I tell you, they didn't give me one of them kind of gaskets. Woo! Come on in here. Look at here. I got one of them little old inverter generators. Kind of giving me a few problems. I throwed a new carburetor on it. She don't like it. She hunt like a hungry dog, son. I got a feeling there's something I did causing it to run this way. I gotta dig back in here. I gotta straighten this thing out. In other words, I gotta link my calf over again, son. I ain't cranked it up in a few days, so let's see how she does on a cold. We'll get us a little something up here to see if she makes juice. Got her turned to on. Let's see if she'll crank. She's a running and she's making power, but I got this thing nearly on full choke. I'm telling you, the girl's hunting like a hungry dog. I got an air leak, something going on. I'm gonna dig in here and see if I can find out what it is. I think the first thing I gotta do is be suspicious of my work. I put a new carburetor on here and she ain't run right. Not one time has she run right. I think maybe I got that gasket on the back side a little off, or possibly I missed something. There may be a crack in that little isolator block. Man, they make these things hard to get in there. I got the air box loose. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out. We can get a little more access to that carburetor. For me, I can't get that carburetor to clear, come out, so I'm gonna pull these studs off. See if we can get in here and jam these two together and break that stud loose. Do the same on the other side. All right, let's see what we got going on back there. Oop, dropped my gasket. Won't get to look at that. There it is down here in the bottom. That don't look bad. I think it's my failure to pull this little isolator off right here. There's half a dang gasket on it. I guess you slow down next time, won't you, son? All that putting that on there and taking it off. And that's a pisser now, because I tell you, they didn't give me one of them kind of gaskets. With this being found, I'm going to admit my negligence on this assembly. But in my defense, this is that little block it's kind of got that little D shape, if you can see it in it. And this gasket has that little D shape cut in it. The gasket they sent me to put on there, it got a hole, round hole. So I opted to use the old one. I think I broke it installing it because you can't see on the back side. I fix it. Double check that. Make sure your little D matches up in there. I've got my gaskets assembled on these studs, and now I'm gonna insert it from the back side of the carburetor, because there's no room that I saw to do it in any other manner. All right, now can we get it up in there? Hey, I'm gonna have to move y'all out the doggone way. I gotta see. I feel like it lined up and it went up on there okay. Good night. Hopefully that'll make it run a little better. Ooh, that's kind of tough to get to back up in there. Let's see if I can get him started. Man. There we go. So, don't you think that's the right thing? Don't you think that's why I'm hunting that engine on? Let's tighten it up and see if we're done with that. I'll leave that a little loose for now. Let's get that bolt in back here. That wire back there like it's supposed to be. Y'all just watch me work for a minute, because I don't know, these things are so confined, I don't think you could see anything in there. The journey, for the most part, I believe, is what is important here. Hose back out of there. Come on now. Put you back on this. Throw my little air filter back in there. You got a corner cut like that. You know what we're gonna do. Let's run the doggone thing. I think I got everything like I need it. Come on, man. Let's bust it off, see what we got. Let's get that fuel selector turned over here to choke. I don't want that idle control on, so I got that set off. Let's see what it sounds like. Now watch it not crank. Be my luck. y'all, so you don't gotta hear it. But that's much smoother. That's not hunting back and forth. I'm gonna button this up again. Man, I hate I missed that first go round, but you never got to see me if it worked out, because I just fixed it and sent it on down the road. Since I had a little trouble, I thought maybe I'd come see y'all a little bit with it. And I'm glad you stopped in long enough to help me figure it out. I gotta go. I got other broke stuff to look at, but hey, I hope you take a minute, hit that like and that subscribe bell. I hear that's the going thing to ask people to do. So if you like this video, or hey, maybe even if you didn't, go on and click that button. It ain't gonna cost you a doggone thing. We'll see y'all. What else broke right here? Heck, let's put this thing back together. It's over here. No, let's put it down over here. I'm going in the house.